What is the greatest possible positive integer n if 8 to the power n divides 44 to the power 44 without leaving a remainder? Let's see how we can write this number as. Okay, this is 4 to the power 44 into 11 to the power 44. Now 4 is 2 square, the 2 to the power 88 into 11 to the power 44. Now what is 8? 8 is 2 cube. Let me convert this into 2 cube format. 28, 27, 9 into 2 to the power 1 into 11 to the power 44. So I have 8 to the power 29 into 2 into 11 to the power 44. The highest power of 8 which can divide this expression is 29. A tree of height 36 meter is on one edge of the road of width 12 meters. Okay. It falls such that the top of the tree touches the other edge of the road. Find the height at which it breaks. So let we have x, then this is 36 minus x, so let it be b. Now we know that this is a right angle triangle which we have formed, so x is square plus 12 is square should be equals to y square. Then with help of triplets, if we can work out, that would be very interesting. What can be the triplet with the 12? 12, we know that 3, 4, 5 we have. If we adjust this with 4, I'm multiplying this by 3, then it would be 9, 12, 15. Is 15 plus 9 36? No. Then if I make this as 12, I'm multiplying everything by 4. This will be 12, 16, 25. Oh, sorry, 4. It would be 20. So 20 plus 16 is 36. Yes. That means I have this. 16 is square plus 12 is square is equals to 20 is square. So if this is 12, this part is 16 and y should be equals to 20. Find the height at which the tree breaks. Answer is 16 meter. At the end of 1994, Gargi was half as old as her grandmother. That means grandmother was twice as old as Gargi, and this was in year 1994. Let the age of grandmother be x years or m years, whatever, m years in 1994. The sum of years in which they were born. So if m was m years in 1994, m means grandmother must have born in 1994 minus m, isn't it? And since Gargi age is just half the age of grandmother right now, that means Gargi age is right now m by 2. So Gargi must have born in 1994 minus m by 2. And the sum of these years is equals to 3844. That's it. Now we need to solve this. So minus m by 2 minus m is minus 3m by 2 equals 3844 minus 1994 into 2 is 3988. So this will give me minus 144. M is 144 into 2 by 3. That will give me 96. So grandmother right now is 96 years old. Gargi right now, that is in 1994, is 96 by 2, that is 48 years old. How old Gargi was at the end of 1999? 1999, we need to add 5 more years to it. Gargi age would have been 53 years by the end of 1999. A team won 80% of the games it played. That means it have lost 0.2x, 20% of the game. It plays 5 more games. It won 3 and lost 2. Its loss percentage changed to 25%. That means this is 25% of x plus 5. That means 4 times 0.2x plus 2 is equals to x plus 5. 0.8x plus 8 is x plus 5. 3 equals 0.2x. X is 30 by 2, that is 15. How many games did it play overall? It plays x plus 5 games. That gives us 15 plus 5 equals to 20. They played 20 games. There is a circle which circumscribes 3 unit circle. What do you mean by unit circle? Unit circle means radius of the circle is treated as 1 unit, which are tangential to each other. What is the circumference of bigger circle? We have 3 small circles of unit size, all the size is same, with center and radius 1 unit. And then we have a circle which is like tangential to all these 3. We need to find the circumference of this circle in blue line, the bigger circle. So for that we need the radius of this bigger circle. So if there is the center, now there is one specific property which we should know. If these 3 are unit circle and touching each other, when we add these centers, we have this equilateral triangle, isn't it? 1 plus 1, 2 units equilateral triangle. Now, for an equilateral triangle, what is the height of the equilateral triangle? I can say half into height into side, or that is base, must be equals to area of an equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 4 into side is square. Now what is the side length? Side is 2 units, so half into h into 2 equals root 3 by 4. 2 into 2 is 4. Cancel out, cancel out. Height is equals to root 3 units. This particular height is equals to root 3 units. Now on this height we have a point which is known as centroid. This centroid is nothing but center of the outer circle. The centroid is nothing but the center of the outer circle. So we have this centroid. From here to this point is this. Now what is the distance of A to G? AG is, this centroid divides this height in the ratio of 2:1. So AH is 2/3 of the height, that is 2 root 3 by 3 units. Now to this AG I need to add more R to it. So I'll get the capital R. Capital R is radius of the outer circle, that is small r plus 2/3 of height of an equilateral triangle. This is what we should know when we are drawing these kind of questions. R, that is radius of the outer circle, is radius of the smaller circle plus 2/3 of the height of the equilateral triangle formed. So that will be equals to 1 plus 2/3 of the height of equilateral triangle form is 2 root 3 by 3. Now the circumference of the outer circle is 2 pi r, that is 2 pi into 1 plus 2 root 3 by 3. If I multiply this pi times, that would be 2 plus 4 root 3 by 3 units. Or we can solve this further, that would be pi into 2 root 3 plus 4 by root 3. whatever option fits in. AVKBS had some red balls with them. When the teacher asked them about the number of red balls, one boy gave the following information. The total number of red balls with all 5 boys is divisible by 2. Sum is divisible by 2. Even number. And it is a total of 5. The number of balls with each boy have exactly 2 factors. Exactly 2 factors means all are prime numbers, because prime numbers only have got 2 factors. None of the boys had more than 28 balls. That means we are looking out for prime number which is less than 28. So how many prime numbers do we have which are less than 28? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and 23. Now, since all are prime numbers, then one thing is for sure, that 5 numbers are selected from these numbers, and the sum of these 5 numbers should be even. Then it is sure that one of the number has to be 2, because total of 5 odd numbers will never give me an even number. All prime numbers are odd except 2, and total of 5 numbers is also even. That is only possible when 4 numbers are odd and one of the number is even, isn't it? So 2 is sure there. None of the boys had more than 28 balls. No 2 boys had the same number of balls. Okay, we are looking out for 5 different prime numbers. The total number of balls with any 2 of the given 5 boys is non-prime. That means if we add any 2 boys number of balls, it should be a non-prime. Let's check this now. If we have 2 plus 3 is 5, that means 3 cannot be one of the number. 2 plus 5 is 7, 5 cannot be the number. 2 plus 7 is 9, it is possible. 2 11 is 13, 11 cannot be the number. 2 13 is 15, fine. 2 17 is 19, out. 2 19 is 21 is fine. 2 23 is 25 is fine. Now we are left with 2, 7, 13, 19 and 23. Bingo. We have all the 5 numbers with us which have followed properties till this point. Now we had more balls, K had less balls, fine. Let me see what is the question. Question is, for how many pairs was the sum of red balls a perfect square? Now, how many pairs total is equals to a perfect square number? That we need to find, and we can do it easily. 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay, 2 plus 7 is a perfect square. 2, 13, 15, 21, 25. 2 plus 23 is 25, that is a perfect square. Now with 7, 7, 3, 20, 7, 9 is 26, 7, 23, 13. No, 13 and 19 is 32, 13 and 23 is 36, which is a square number, and 23 plus 19 is 42, which is not a square number. So we have got 3 such pairs where the total of these number of balls is a perfect square. Answer 3. The following graph shows the performance of a company over the given year. Refer to the graph and answer the question. So we have the shaded one, that is TC. TC is total cost. Then we have this R. R is revenue. And then we have EB. EB is equity base. Okay, and all figures are given in rupees crore. Fine. The minimum value of total cost, that is TC, per rupee of equity base, that is EB, occurred in which year? That means we are looking out for TC by EB. Now, if we calculate this for 1990, TC would be between 40 and 60, that is 50, and EB is 20. So 50 by 20 is 2.5. For 1991 it is 60, and this matches with 20. So 60 by 20 is 3, out. we have 40, and this looks like 1/4 between this should be 25. 40 by 25 is 1.6. Okay, 8 by 5, 1.6. In 1993 also total cost is 40 and equity base is 25. 40 by 25 here also is 1.6. So the question is, the minimum value of the ratio TC by EB occurred in, it doesn't occur in 90 or 91, it occurred in 92 or 93, both years. Now out of these three options, best option 1992. I can't choose none of these because 1992 is the year in which the minimum value have occurred. So answer is option B, 1992. Read the data carefully and answer. The percentage of employees in various department in company A is shown below in a scattered pie diagram. There are 1800 employees in total. Now, okay, we can see that these are in percentages. How many employees are there in marketing? Marketing is something like blue, 10%. And finance department. Finance is something like magenta, purple like, that is 7%. So how many employees are there in marketing and finance department? 10 plus 7 is 17%. 17% of 1800. We are looking out for 17 into 18, that is 306. Option C fits in. Study the given data. The following table gives marks scored by 10 students in different subjects. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 subjects out of 100. That means 600 is the total marks. What percentage marks did Himesh score? We just need to find the total of Himesh score. 56 plus 66 plus 71 plus 90 plus 75 plus 88. 3, 4, 10, 16. This will be 446. So what is the percentage score of Himesh? 446 by 600 into 100. 446 by 6 will give me 74.33%. Option C fits in. A man loses 12.5% of his money. 12.5% means 1/8 of the money. And after spending 70% of the remainder was 7/8 of the money. That means 7/8, 30% is something which is left. So 30% of 7/8 is 210. 7 by 8 into 3 by 10, if it is 210. 7 3 21, that is 10. That means 1 corresponds to 80 into 10, that is 800. He had initially rupees 800. Thank you everyone for participating. This is Mohit Jain from MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you. I'll see you soon.